What up? It's your boy DJ PK, and let's go ahead and get into some Mother 2 again. It's part 3 if you're confused. So, if you haven't watched part 1 or part 2, I really recommend going back so you don't miss anything. Mother 2, Gigu Strikes Back. Interesting. So maybe that's why, I guess, they call him Gigas in the American version. I've always seen it like Gigu written differently on the internet, for example. So maybe that should be updated. I'll have to go check. All right. Suzuki. Continue. All right, we're back. Let's double check. All right. Looks like full health. Look at that, 75. Gonna womp some sharks. Really? So this game, this is why I really like this game. So in other games, you've got the random encounter, and so like, yeah, later when you're playing the ROMs and people like dissect the game, they figure out the encounter rates and stuff like that, and how to like manipulate those, for example. Sorry. But like back when you were playing them on the original hardware, especially before the internet, you had no way of really knowing how you could avoid those encounter rates. And for example, in Pokemon, man, it could be awful. Like in Mount Moon or whatever, constant encounter rates with Zubats. It was awful. But in this one, if you leave the scene, you have a different outcome. I didn't want to fight the dog because he's not worth my time. I want to waste all my time fighting sharks. Another beautiful thing is... Oh! No! You stack of garbage. I'm going to make you pay for it. As I was showing, when you leave the screen, when you're off screen, things can be repopulated. As you saw, that dog was never there before, but when I walked back up, boom, he popped up. So, if you're walking carefully, and in some areas, this is key, in some areas, you're going to get destroyed. Even if you grind, there are some areas that are pretty difficult, especially if you're like fighting enemies and trying to get experience, and then you get to that point where you're like, oh, I'm gonna die. Well, this game, it's pretty rough to die in this game. Let's just get in there. I wanted 3. But, yeah, it's pretty rough to die, especially if you have to go back to the hospital and pay a bunch of money to resurrect your characters. So, basically walking off screen, being careful and edging forward sometimes, and then walking off screen if you can to erase an enemy, I think is a clever tactic. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. I forget their names in the English version. I know he's Skate Punk, and then there's Pogo Punk, but I forget if he's like Hula Hoop Punk or something, or Hula Punk, I forget. Hey, Grandma. Kizutsuki, taoreta hito to wa byouin de aeru. Okay, so she's talking about the hospital, but I forget what she says. Oboete okuto iyo. She forgot something. Wasurete. Oh, remembered and then wasurete mo forget. Kama wa nai kedo. I forget. Sorry. Not a good translator. Not yet, at least. Isn't this a little disturbing? You can just walk into someone's house, there's no one in here. I thought that this makes the game quite immersive, though, that you could actually go into people's houses and talk to them and maybe learn new things and stuff like that. It just feels a bit more immersive. I think it would have been nice, though. I know it would have taken a lot of effort, but to, like, after key events in the game, if you were able to come back to these towns, which you are, if their dialogue would change, that I think that would have been awesome. So maybe that could be a fun patch for someone to work into the game. I don't know if they could honestly do that or not, but it would be a cool patch. Atachi tonari machikara ohikoshi shite kita no porasuta yo chan chien no erichin one chamate maho ga chukairu no yo. I'm not sure, but so I know she's talking about Paula, aka like I named her Eddie Chin, but the default name for her is Paula in the English version. I think maybe in Japanese too, but I forget. Anyways, they're talking about the Polestar preschool, and they say that she's there. I think she's saying that she's her superior or big sister. Sometimes they call like your older students. They'll call them like Nei-chan when they're younger, meaning like big sister. And I don't know, but it says Maho, which means magic, and so I think she's saying that her big sister could use magic. So see, this is a fun way for them to create a more immersive experience. If you were walking around, going to people's houses, then you would have found out about your next character in the game. So I think that's a fun little immersive bit. Shinbun nara kotowaru yo. Shinbun. Is that newspaper? Uchi wa shinbun wa yomanai nda. Something about this house is newspaper is gyunyu mo iran. I think he's saying I don't want the newspaper and I don't want milk. They still have milk delivery services in Japan. So like milk companies can deliver milk to your house. Just like they used to do in America. Shaku sho wa shigashi blah blah blah. Okay, I'm not gonna waste our time with all of this. I just thought I would show you a little bit of like going into the houses. I mean, I've played this game enough that I know exactly, what to do, so it can be a bit dry if I just walk you through the entire, just skip all the fun little nooks and crannies, so there we go. These freaking magic butterflies are a pain in the butt. Oh, I should have read what it said. I think it said magic, and maybe I'll have to see if it said butterfly or if it said like chocho or something. Chocho is like a casual word for butterfly. Punch him in the face. Just a small apology, because, whatever. But, uh, my allergies are going crazy. Don't know why. So if I sound a bit stuffy, that's why. Yes, I got another hamburger. Oh, crap, I forgot. Uh... Okay, yeah. So this is a cool feature. So unfortunately, your inventory is limited, which sucks. I would have really wished if they would have done a more Final Fantasy one where they just have a multiplier. Anyways, this is a cool feature. If you get a present within battle, they will say, okay, do you want to swap something for it? You're going to lose whatever you swap for it. But if it's like for example, a legendary, like super rare weapon that you can get from some enemies, oh my gosh, if you lost that, I would go insane. I mean, there's a 1 in like 128 chance to get some of these items. And so you could be fighting well over 130 enemies just to get this specific item. It's worth it, but it's troublesome. So I'm just gonna throw out the orange juice because if I recall, the orange juice isn't as strong as a hamburger. Baby wa orange juice. Oh, I think it's sute. I threw it out. I'm stupid. I completely forgot. But I will show you the delivery service. I think it's working now. Here's your bit of advice. Usually hotels have free phones. So remember, don't go to the convenience stores to pay for them. Oh, that's cool. So for the ATM, they marked it card. Shawaki o tota. Oh, they don't have her on here. I guess I still have to go and get her. Gosh darn it. Notice that they have it where you can call your mother. They have Papa and Mama now. This game has a fun little feature. Fun is debatable. Your main character can get homesick in this game. And so the only way to cure homesickness is to talk to your mom. So basically, as any other status effect might go, he will miss attacks because he's homesick. He's kind of like lost motivation, I guess, to go on. Tracy! 私の出番ね。出番 I don't know what that means. はい。ことは何? So what do you want? 預ける or 持ち出す? I think that has to do with, do you want me to hold something or do you want to take something? I think 持ち出す is to hold something. I think. 何も預かってないわよ. Okay, I'm wrong. It's to take. So what do you want me to take from you? I'm gonna give you all my burgers. Do you want more? Yes. 何を預ける? 何を預ける? 大事にしまっとくわ。他に預けるものはある? ある. 何を預ける? ハンバーガーね。大事にしまっとくわ。Dude, what kind of sister is this? Like a younger sister that's willing to like store and organize your goods? I guess he's got it made, man. I forget. Gosh dang it, I keep on... Goods. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm stupid. Machi no Chizu is the map. I forgot. So notice I can check items. Cash card. Oto no Ishi. I forget what that is. Setsu Mei is to check like information. Hitai ni ate ishiki o shuchu suru to oboeta melody. Oh, okay. That's the sound stone, stupid. Okay, well, I guess I can't get rid of anything else. I need my equipment and I need these items, so technically I don't need the sound stone right now, but I never get rid of the thing. I better eat some ramen and scoot off to bed. Oh yeah. Okay, I just realized something alarming. This house has no toilet and no shower. Do with that information what thou will. Oh, dude, yes, racked up $6.99. I think it's a pretty cool thing that they've done in this game. They've, I mean, they've really tried to make it like a story about, it's international, but like they focused on essentially making the main character an American person, and I mean they've even got the main currency as dollars, which I mean like would would it have been that different to just make the currency yen and make it more like relatable to the Japanese audience? But I guess maybe there would have been some sort of dissonance in the fact that they're like, well, this is not what Japan looks like, essentially. I mean, I would say that there's a lot of influences from Japanese culture built into this game. This is a very Japanese America. But I'd say they're trying to make it look more American, I would say. Notice they're using like I would say pretty oh yeah, this is something. Always check trash cans. Debut wa gomi bako o shirabeta. He opened the trash can. Jan tada! Gomi bako no naka wa. Inside the trash can, hontou ni gomi ba gomi bakari datta. Inside the trash can was really just garbage. It's funny that they do that because that's actually, in my experience, the rare exception is that you find only garbage. As we found earlier, there was a cheeseburger. Usually, you find items in the trash cans. Yeah, we found orange juice in there. Oh yeah, sorry. Back to the English. This is the Japanese game. I'm playing the actual physical copy of it, but they've got a lot of English in here. But this is like common English that probably a lot of Japanese people would have already known. For example, for hotel, hoteru, and many hotels in Japan are like, for example, there's appa hoteru. So most people would probably know that word, or pizza. They know pizza, game, and see game is more of a reflection of Japan. Usually, in my experience, people call them game center, game centers, where in America we usually just call them arcades. I think I'm getting pretty close to the point where I might be able to take out the first boss. Alright, let's just go inside. I'm not going to fight him just yet, but let's just go inside and I'll show you what it looks like inside. Kimi, boku no tomodachi o kizutsu keta desho. You're my friend? I think he asks, do you want to be my friend? And then he attacks us. No, I do not want to be your friend. In fact, I'm going to beat you with a baseball bat until you turn back to normal. A present. Yes, I got a hamburger. I wish I could know what that says, because I think that's just an image at the end, but it says STAI. Sty. Okay, that's cool. Clearly the one on the left is... Oh, sorry, I did not read that. Oma ima gansuke kata. No, oma ima kansuke kata. It's strange. They're cutting off some of his sounds. Maybe he has like a weird stutter or something. Mikey. Koiten to tobasarezo. Or he's like a punk or something. I don't know what he's saying. This is clearly the old Donkey Kong game right here. Unfortunately, you can't play them. That would have been a really cool feature. I guess if they ever made a remake, that would be a cool little thing where they implemented these. Maybe that's... Is that Galaga or Space Invader or whatever. Enough reminiscing. Omae doragusu to atte buki to ka dogu o katta toki chanto soubi shiteru no ka? I don't know what he said. He was talking about the drugstore or something. I wonder if he stole something from the drugstore. Pet, pet, pet. Tsuba, pet, pet. Gamu ga hoshi ka yaranai zo. Hato poppo no melody de. He's chewing gum and I'm guessing he's like smacking it. Yeah, I forget what he's saying. This guy is the guy you want to talk to, though. Furenk-san wa tondemo nai buki o kakushi motteiru no sa. Harusai aruba kuntai to datte tatakai se. Tondemo nai. I forgot what tondemo nai means. I don't care or something. Oh no. He's talking about Frank. I forget if I don't want to talk to him just yet. I forget if dealing with him will eradicate the spawns or not. But I want to grind them just a little bit more. Sorry. How much I got to the next level? 43. I'll be level 8. Come get some. Oops. Sorry, I'm gonna get some water. That's what I like to see. Let's go, come on. Okay, hold on. Break out. That was close. Punch him in the face. Yeah, give me them cheeseburgers. The only unfortunate thing to fighting them in bulk like that is you can only get one cheeseburger from them. Which, if I was to fight them all separately, I would have what, 3 or 4 chances to get a cheeseburger. Yes, level 8. Did I get my first offensive attack? Yes, I did. PK Ieyasu-sama. That's gonna be a big help. That's why grinding at the beginning is necessary. Because I mean, if you start fighting that boss too early, you're just gonna find yourself like attacking and then desperately trying to heal yourself, and that life up alpha is gonna run out. And then you're going to find yourself going through all your cheeseburgers. And this dude has some pretty devastating attacks where he's going to slam you. And you could just find yourself at a point where you're just going back and forth between healing and, yeah, just receiving damage and healing. There you go, come on. Ooh, yes, that's what you want. Okay. Dude, I got you. Oh, come on. Yes. Oh, yes. See, this is the glorious thing. Because you still get items for the kills, and... Yes. And it's a super fast way to get experience. 391. Oh, what is it worth? The 391 battles. I guess... Come on, ugly. Come on. Got any math wizards out there that can, off the top of their head, divide 391 with, what was it, 14 or 13 experience? on, punk. The thing is like, yeah, you might think like, oh man, this is tedious. I don't want to sit there and grind and grind and grind. He's taking forever grinding and grinding. But there's always a beauty to like if you sit here and work it out now. When you get to the next phase, it's going to be a lot easier fighting those higher level enemies because you sat there and grinded, and then grinding there will be a lot easier than if you were lower level and you were having to constantly leave to go and heal yourself, go and like buy or get more cheeseburgers or something. And this part is really important because once you wipe, gosh dang, once you wipe out the sharks, they don't come back. You can never fight them again. So building up a supply of cheeseburgers can be very beneficial. Yeah, one hit kills. So it's good. It's not just the experience, but getting a bunch of hamburgers can really help you. Holy crap. Come on, invite a friend. Oh, I need to go drop off my hamburgers. Why do I always press that? Yeah, back attack. No. では、ハンバーガーを諦めますか？はい。デイビーはハンバーガーを諦めた。In the English version for that, they translated it that it would say this: Davy abandoned the hamburger. Wow. I feel like that's awfully strong language. To like abandoned. I feel like they could have like with the translators, they're always hard up for text and stuff like that, space for text. I feel like they could have easily saved themselves something by just like saying like he left behind, well, I guess that's more text, or he just left the hamburger. Sounds less intense. Oh no. Butthead. Ah. There we go. I gave her my bat. Ah, of course I hit the map button again. Sorry. Pookie. There we go. I'm not leaving here. Wagamama, no. Inuto. I'm a. I think Wakamama is like lazy. I'm a lazy dog. Let's check that experience real quick. Okay, I only need 226. Okay, I'm almost there. Don't worry, I'll fight the boss in this playthrough. It's no fun if I just grind the whole time. This is how talented I am. I'm gonna drink water and play at the same time. Are you ready? Okay, let's see if I can do it. One cool feature about this game is they made the game almost playable with one hand. So, with this game, the L button, they've basically made it like almost a every button option kind of thing. So if I'm at a trash can, I can push the L button, it opens it. If I'm at a present, it opens it, of course. If I'm in a dialogue, I can press this to progress through the dialogue. I can check things, so I can go up and check signs. That's why it says there's no problem just then. Unfortunately, I can't just auto open up the menu with that button. That would be nice if I could do that. But I can see that that could kind of cancel out the other problems as well. But they could have written up some code where it's like if you're not like next to an object, then it auto opens up the menu, I guess. Keep on getting hit by cars, man. Come cola. Boom. $160. I think it's kind of interesting the way they. I don't know why they did it, but basically they freeze the game and like start removing sprites from the game when you encounter someone. I'm not quite sure why they do that. If they're just doing that to kind of like focus on the situation that you've encountered a battle or something. But it kind of. I'm gonna punch this freaking truck in the face. Come on. No, no, no. Oh, yes. Yes. Alright. Give me that hamburger. There we go. But there are some strange glitches that happen, and I'm sure you've probably already noticed it. One of them being at the beginning, when you encounter enemies, your mailbox disappears. It looks like also the trash can disappears. I think I just noticed that. I think that truck disappeared, but I forget. Come on. Come on, Huggo. There we go. Yep, the trash can disappears. I think it's funny that they said, like, they decided that if you get someone in a back attack, no one else runs to help them. They're just like, no, I'm staying out of that. He took a baseball bat and he hit him in the back of the head. I'm out of here. 66, almost. Come on. What's my cheeseburger or hamburgers look like? Yeah, so it's kind of interesting. In Japan, most people refer to hamburgers, of course, as hamburgers, but if in America we distinguish between hamburgers and cheeseburgers. So if it's if it has cheese, then it becomes a cheeseburger, and we just call it as such. In Japan, they have the language for cheeseburger, but they just rarely say it. I'll take both of you. Usually, even if it has cheese on it, they'll just call it hamburger. I always thought that was kind of strange. So usually when I'm teaching students, I'm like, if I see a picture with cheese on it, I always, what is this? And they say hamburger, but it has cheese. I guess to them it's a hamburger with cheese. But they take it one step further. Everything with a bun is a burger to them. So instead of having a chicken sandwich, they've got a chicken burger. We do that sometimes, but I guess we never decided to call a chicken sandwich a chicken burger. I don't know. We got fish burgers, but I guess fish burgers will look like... Oh! I meant to turn around. Oh, wow. It's okay. Oh, I think they both tried to call for help. But let me introduce you to my friend Jesus. Get him, Jesus. Yesusama Alpha. That's right. I know where my help comes from. And he saves the day again. Yes. To them cheeseburgers. Come colder. Yeah, I know. I'm still trying to get them cheeseburgers, so it's good to have them full inventory. I leveled up though, so I'm about to go and I think that's good enough. Okay, fine. I'm gonna fight 2 more. Oh yes. I hope they're still there when I leave the battle. Okay. Let's make this speedy. I'm gonna go back home, heal, save, and then we're gonna go take out Frank. Teach him how to play baseball. Oh yes. Oh wow. Okay, I misspoke. I thought that they didn't do that, but apparently they do. Well, here's my preemptive attack. Boom. So I just want you to be clear. That's not psychic abilities. That's the Holy Spirit. Oh, see, that's the thing. At the beginning of the game, they really want to like that attack is really powerful, and so they limit your use of it. So I used it 3 times, and now I can't use it again. And unfortunately, there are um, there's no. I don't think there's any items that refill your psychic power just yet. So later on, you can get those items. Usually, they're pretty handy. Why are they still encountering me? I don't understand that. Sometimes the game does strange things like this where before maybe they would run and I would get instant kills on them. Clearly, there's no reason that they should be running at me and that I shouldn't be getting instant kills even if I meet them head on. I'm killing the sharks, which are drastically stronger than they are in one hit. So, stupid crow. I wish he would try to attack me. Alright. It's game day. Eat that ramen. Carb up. Carb up. Look, I don't care if you find it funny. I think it's hilarious. Alright. Save. Another good thing, I know it sounds silly, but I mean, like, if you're fighting a tough boss or whatever, no shame in, like, saving at the hotel again. Because if you die, it's annoying to have to keep on loading up. Oh, and also, this is my advice. If you die, if you haven't done an insane amount of work or gotten some legendary weapon or something, because you won't lose it if you die and continue. My advice is, if you die, just reset the game. Because if you die, they cut your money, and so yeah, that's stupid. Not interested in that. So yeah, I'd much rather just reset, play it over again. Let's get the Benjamins out. Oh yeah, 1,725. So notice you can go up and down with it, which is very convenient. I'm glad that they did that. Ah, okay. Whew. I got worried. I thought I chose Mama. I was like, no. Alright, let me check. Okay, we're still recording. Good. Just a little worried. Alright, let's get into this. I'm pretty sure I have to fight him. Chibi. I'm pretty sure that he just called me, like, little. Like, almost like calling me, like, hey, little boy. Because usually small children insult one another by saying, like, oh, you're small, you're little, you're weak. So I think that's what he's calling me, Chibi. Nakama ni narite no ka? You want to go inside, I think is what he said. Yes. What? Masatu o owarasete karakina. Owarasete. I forget. Something about, did you forget mother too? Oh, that's right. Okay. You say yes, and he doesn't let you in. You have to tell him no. Do you want to go inside? Nah. Super Denjaneo. I don't know what that means, but he's angry. Dude, you're gone. Bye. Good luck. Good luck at the hospital with your concussion. Okay, That's Frank. And that's his robot. Furenku da. I'm Frank. Omae who are you? Jibun no namae kurai nanode yo. Jibun. All your name something. Fuzakeru na. Wow, he's got daggers. Well, let's take him out. Yeah, he swung his knife. That's right. Bah. Futeki no Furenku ga makeru wake ni wa ikeneen da. Ha 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 ha. Furenki Stein Neagle. So it's the Frankenstein 2 machine. Da. So it's a Frankenstein 2 machine. Alright. Well, life up. Oh, I didn't even see that. It doesn't help us in this one. I think it puffed steam. Yeah, basically if this thing could hit you as often as it wanted, you'd be in big trouble. Well, looks like I tore him up with my psychic abilities. I was not expecting to kill him that quickly. So I guess, yeah, I overkilled it there. Hajimete maketa. It was the first time. Muteki no furenku mo tada no furenku ni nachimatta. Omae no shirita kateru giant step no himitsu o oshiete yaro. Asoko wa doyara aru shu no power spot rashi. Tokutei no ningen ni nanika o motarasu yo na energy ga arunda. So he's just telling you that I think he's saying he's back to normal now. He's being helpful. He's telling us about I think he has the key to giant step, like it's blocked off, and so he's telling you that it's a crap, what did he say? A power spot, and so you know, like where there's mystical energy there, and that it can give you energy. Tokutei no ningen. Oh yeah, I already read that. It gives people power. Asoko ni wa power spot ni energy o suetota bakemono ga sumitsuichi materu. I'm not sure, but maybe bakemono is like a monster thing. Giant step no chushin ni tadoritsuku no hamutsukashi. Wa mutsukashi. It's difficult. Giant step away. No. Kagi wa moneto shicho no Geha Pikaru. Geha. So he's telling you about the mayor. In English they just call him Mayor Pickle, but I think that's what Geha means, is Mayor Pickle. Geha, mayor. So basically he's telling us to go and talk to Mayor Pickle. That's right, you guys got stomped in the butthole. Hello. And now he's nice, and he's saying hello. I forget, is he still upstairs? Or did he leave? But he's still up here. Yeah, no point in talking to them. Hello. So notice they're friendly now. They're non-violent. So I knocked some sense into them. There are no more sharks to grind. So clearly the next step is to go to the mayor. We gotta see the mayor. Town hall. Yeah, really sorry about that anticlimactic boss battle. I thought he was gonna do more damage. He actually does quite a bit of damage if you're fighting him. But I rocked him. Dude, we're in the town hall, just coming in, bothering people. Hey, old woman. She's talking about giant step. Buddy, there's an ant. See, they're hinting about something. He's talking about Mayor Pickle. See, I've always thought his eyes look crazy. He's wearing glasses, and so, like, you can't see his pupils. But I always thought, like, he was, like, kind of looking off to the side or something. Arubaito nara. This is just a part-time job for him. She's talking about the sharks. Ne, 子供たちの教育に白へ行きをおとばすもの俺とバババババババ Let's just go. I'm not gonna talk to you because there's no point. You guys, yep, just chilling. All right, let's kick down the door. Bow. Can I walk past her? Yes. But unfortunately, oh, I thought I had to talk to the police officer. Here, let's talk to him. What are you doing? Just walking around in here. Okay, we're gonna read them like Kame Sennin or Master Roshi. Konosuke no senkyo no toki ni wa zehi pikaru cho no oenen zatsu o onegai shimasu ne. Such a great laugh. Yeah. Hajimemashite, Davy-san. Shicho no GH Pikaru desu. Yeah, he's like, it's nice to meet you, David. I'm GH Pickle. Machi no uru domo o marumete dango ni shite boko boko ni tatakimakute. I don't know what the crap he's talking about. Nandesu to? Tabige nin no kagi ga hoshito. You want the key? Yoroshi desu tomo. Anata no yona subarashi kata ga oshuru koto da. Something about, I think you're amazing or something. Okay. Thank you. He gave me the key. Debi wa tabi go ya no kagi o te ni ireta. I forget what it is, but I think uh, in the English version, it's the key to the entertainer's shack, I think. So there's like traveling entertainers that live there, I guess. I guess. Let's get a sneak peek. Oh, did I go the wrong way? Yes, I did. It's a mole. If you talk to him, he explains the battle system. Not gonna waste our time. Here we go. Here's the entertainers. So, the door is locked, and so I had to choose to use the key to unlock the door. Debi wa tabi no omamori o te ni ireta. Okay, this is something that you don't want to screw up, because this is really, 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 really helpful. Okay, notice what I did. I unlocked the door first, then I went and talked to him. Be very careful not to go inside. If you go inside, they are gone. They disappear. So notice that the first dialogue, nothing happened. After I unlocked it, I got an item. I got the Traveler's Charm. This is, they call it the Tabi no Omamori. So I guess they're a Traveler's Omamori. And Omamori is a good luck charm that they have in Japan that you can get at temple or at shrines. For example, during New Year. So it's very strong. It's very good. If you don't get this now, you will have to wait a long time to buy another one. So this is really, really valuable. So please do not make the mistake of going inside because they will disappear and you will not get it. Here, I'll show you. It's your first body protection. There we go. Yeah, don't don't miss that. Here. So that's all you can get from them. You go inside, it's a dump. And they're gone. See? So I once made the mistake of going inside. Notice, after all that work I did, I have not saved yet. And so it can be so brutal to go through all that and then, crap, they're gone. Oh no, I didn't get the item. And then you have to reset the game, go back and fight Frank all over again, go talk to the mayor. It's a huge waste of time. But before we go, I just thought I would give you a little taste of the giant step location. So we got a mouse. Now, mind you, they are much stronger than the enemies before. They always do that. They step up. Notice he has a critical attack. He has a pretty high chance of hitting that critical attack. It did 29 damage. If you came in here and you didn't grind and you were much weaker, that would probably mess you up. Okay, these are another enemy. These are great though. These slugs, so there's ants and slugs in this cave. The ant ones are usually just annoying. these slugs are awesome. And the reason they're awesome is they're pretty easy to kill, and uh, they you can fight a lot at once, and they give you a ton of experience. So I'm overkilling them right now just for the sake of time. I did not need to do that. I could have just taken a baseball bat to each one of them. But it's a great opportunity for experience. Be a little careful. They might rough you up if you're too low. But look, I just got 108 experience in very little effort. I mean, they're perfect for leveling. You definitely want to grind them. These rats are annoying. My advice is don't fight the rats. See if you can avoid them as much as possible, because again, their criticals can be quite obnoxious. And you don't want to sit there and waste all your cheeseburgers. You don't want to have to constantly go back to your house and heal. So trying to fight those slugs, and only those slugs, is my advice. There's some good locations for grinding. Like, for example, you can go through a cave door and you can find yourself in a small little tunnel. Big tunnels are fine as well, but the benefit of tunnels is that once you walk through the door, it auto-generates enemies. And if you don't like the enemy on the other side, you can just say, okay, screw that, and walk out the door with no chance of getting back attacked. Walk back in. So it can be good for auto-genning. Notice now that I've beaten the boss of this region, the enemies run. That's one cool feature in this game, is that if you beat the boss, the enemies will flee from you. Eat that ramen. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this part 3 playthrough. Next time, we're going to go through Giant Step, do a little grinding in there, but hopefully not too much. And I'll introduce you to the boss of that region. Alright, let's save with our dad. And we're going to stop. Let's freeze the game. Alright, and as always, love, peace, and Afro Grease, and I'm out.